Hello, Nurse Melvis here. So we've just completed the live session for Nursing Career Bootcamp, and I would just like to thank all of you that were able to drop in despite how busy you are with work and your personal lives. If you were not able to drop in, obviously that's absolutely fine. You've got your nursing community hub, and leave any questions there, or just book a one-to-one session if that's going to help more. I was just really reflecting on the fact that nursing is actually the only healthcare profession in the UK that does not have clear pathways for professional growth and development. So basically, if you are a pharmacist and you're graduating, you know that year one, for example, you're going to be band 5 and this is what you have to do to get to year 2, and once you're in year 2, you're going to be this band, and this is what you need to do to develop. And even medicine, if you graduate from medical school, you know that your first year out of medical school, this is how much you're going to earn, this is the role you will have. Year 2 out of medical school, this is what you will do, this is how much you're going to earn, and everything is so well laid out that it makes it easy for people to progress. It makes it easy for people who are interested in that professional growth. It makes it easy for them to be able to take advantage of those opportunities to really grow. But with nursing, it is completely different. There's absolutely nothing. It's almost as though as nurses we are sort of expected to be band 5 for the rest of our careers, and that is why I am so passionate about career growth and development in nursing for nurses, because I feel that nurses like myself who are very interested in not only the profession, but I want to grow clinically and professionally, and I want to earn more as I gain more experience and as I gain more skills in my profession. I think it's but normal, it's but obvious, it's what every profession does, and it's not something that I need to be apologetic about. Nursing does not have any sort of clear and concise pathways. Everything just seems so obscure if you're trying to develop your career, and it's basically the only profession where you would see a nurse for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years who still has absolutely no idea what they want to do. They've got no idea how to develop to the next stage. And what this means is that if you, for example, are working for the NHS, you're going to be band 5 for the rest of your career. Like the rest of your career, you're going to be band 5. There are people that are nurses in their 30s, for example, in their 40s, which means that if you're 40 when you qualify as a nurse and you get your PIN number, if you're a nurse for the next 25, 27 years, you will be at the same level for 20 something years. It's unbelievable. I think this is so unacceptable, and that's why I think that with the profession we should be more encouraged. We should be more motivated to be able to do more, not only clinically, professionally, but we should be able to earn more for what we're actually doing. And I feel that this reason is why so many people are demoralized in nursing. This is the reason why so many people don't even want to come into nursing in the first place. And I think that it needs to change. How? I've got no idea. But I think it's not okay. I've just thought about it now, after our live session, and I'm thinking, actually, most nurses will be band 5 for the rest of their careers. And nursing is the only profession that has, this going on. All our other healthcare, colleagues, they have pathways for their professions, rightfully so. And that's why I think, there more needs to be done. If people are going to be encouraged to get into nursing, there should be clear pathways for professional growth and development. If many nurses are going to stay in the profession and feel satisfied and feel fulfilled and feel happy within the profession, there should be pathways for career growth and development that say, if you are a nurse for X amount of time, this is what you do. At least for those people like myself who are interested in this. Yes, I know a few people who would say, well, I just want to be a band 5 for the rest of my career. But how long, really? How long is that going to be? Every single person, you get to a stage in your journey where you think, I've had enough of this, this is probably too much, I should do something else. But then what do you do? And that's why, coming together and looking for the solutions ourselves, taking things into our own hands. You see, one of the things I've learned in nursing is if something isn't going well, I don't have to sit back and wait for a solution. If I have an idea, I'm putting it forward. I'm putting my ideas forward. And I think that is what we need to be doing as professionals. If you think something's going to help, if it's on your ward, if it's, in your trust, if it's in the NHS as a whole, if you're working in a nursing home, if it's going to help the home, whether it's to do whatever, as long as it's a positive benefit, you need to come forward. Because I think that if we continue to sit back as nurses, the profession is not going to be as forward thinking as it should be. Because when I look at other professions like medicine, I look at pharmacy, I look at how advanced they are, how they have these pathways. I think it's because the professionals within these areas have actually put in the effort to say, can we do this? I know there are a few people in nursing that are probably doing their best, but I don't think there are nurses involved in this, because if there were, we would be in a better position to really advise on what the profession needs to move forward. So if you have any idea of anything that's going to help, it could be on your ward, it could be, in a nursing home where you're working, it could be in your trust, it could be, that you're a rep for something, just, take it forward. You may be the lucky person who gets listened to and things get to change for everyone else. Because, when I think of the fact that as a nurse, there are people that are going to be band 5 in the same position, earning the same amount of money for 30 years, 40 years. I'm like, how are they coping? That is resilience right there. That is resilience. And I think that's not the sort of resilience that we should be having as professionals. We should be having positive resilience. Resilience because of positivity, not resilience because it's like, oh my God, what else can I do? So the whole point I'm trying to make is, if you have an idea, put it forward. If it's going to change something, it may not change anything for you right now, but it may change for the people that are going to be coming after you. And I think this is the sort of mentality that we should now be having in nursing if we want to make any changes at all to the current situation within the profession. Okay, so thank you very much for listening, and do have a lovely day. Bye.